Hey, it's Al Bergeron, Chief Creative Officer of BergeronCreative.com, and this is the Brand Whisperer Briefing, where I provide practical brand strategies that will grow your corporate or personal brands, giving you greater influence in today's technology-driven society. There are 3 types of brand positioning you can hold in the mind of your target audience. First, there's Premier. Second, there's Preemptive. And third, there's Price. In this week's episode, I'm going to discuss Premier positioning. Chances are I'm not talking about you though, because there can only be one corporate or personal brand that can hold this position in any market category. It's important to understand what Premier is because you're competing against them, and that's where Preemptive and Price positioning come in. I'll be discussing these types of positioning in the next 2 upcoming episodes of the Brand Whisperer. Your brand is a premier brand position if you are number 1 in a specific market category. The premier brand is the biggest, the first, the most well-known. Think Coke, Google, and Harvard to name a few. Sometimes the premier brand name can become so popularized it becomes synonymous with the category itself, for instance, facial tissue giant Kleenex. Smart marketers use their brand's tagline to communicate their market positions to customers and prospects. For example, Hertz Rent-a-Car, the largest company in the car rental category, uses the tagline, "We're number 1." On the surface, most brands would want to be marketed in a premier position. The challenge is there can only be one premier brand. So your homework for this week is to answer the question, is my brand the biggest, the first, the most well-known in its market category? That's it for this week. Have a great week. On the next episode of the Brand Whisperer, I'll be discussing what preemptive brand positioning is.